I did have one question. Some you said earlier, yo, like you know how you got everything black, right? Everything's black, Dr. Black, store you go to black, everything black. So of course there's black folks out there who's like, this is why I can't deal with us. This is why I gotta go to the white man. You know what I mean? So like, you know, what do you say to those people? Because like, I'm not gonna say what they saying is, you know, they totally off base. Because right, we got our own problems,
Hell
right?
Yeah.
We can't. Sometimes we got trust issues with ourselves,
okay,
which is understandable,
right?
But like, what do you say to those who just like, listen, I can't get a black dentist. I just can't because I'm there for 4 hours, and my tooth broke for the 3rd time. Like it's just I just can't do this.
I say there needs to be like a database of where we can find these things, like a green book, right? Where we can go to find like a black therapist, right? I have a friend who is a black man, and he went to Howard University. He's a black therapist, and I've sent numerous of my black male friends that he's like, yo, Bree, all these people coming to me. Yeah, because I've never met a black male therapist that can relate to the struggle. You get what I'm saying, right?
See, that last part is key.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I say that because like, even when I teach this lesson, when we talk about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, I always make my students, who would you pick? Right, Martin Luther King or Malcolm X?
That's a timeless question. Yeah,
right,
great question.
There's two ways of dealing with the
right. So and my kids automatically, oh, Martin Luther King, and I have a dream, and cool. We start reading. They start understanding, like, and then as the days go, I see my kids taking their poster and putting it to Malcolm X. So by the end of the week, I'm asking, why are you choosing Malcolm X? They said, well, Miss Brantley, Malcolm X really went through a struggle. His father was killed by the KKK. His mom, you know, had to be placed into a mental institution. He grew up with a white family, but his teacher told him he won't be a lawyer. You get what I'm saying? And the kids is like, well, we relate to that because we understand what he went through. He didn't have it the easy way. Right. Now, granted, Martin Luther King may have had it better off, right? So, son of a preacher man, had access to a college at a young age. You get what I'm saying? So kids looking at it from that perspective, like, we don't have the same access as Martin Luther King would have, but we do understand what Malcolm X went through. And I feel like if we could come up with a space where we could be like, no, this is where your black therapist is. This is where, or even black and brown. Let's keep it all the way 100, right? Because Hispanics go through the same struggle as black people. Like, if anything, we holding on to each other. Like, listen.
Yeah, any given day, baby.
Any given day, they're gonna ask us to link up, and we're gonna have to tear shit up.
Now, you know, so there is like, so we had,
sorry,
they're gonna kill me for forgetting their names, Raven and Desi, on the show a couple weeks ago, and they told us about right, that's right, and they're social workers, black women, black and Latino women. They have their own social work practice, and they said that a lot of people don't know about Black Girl Therapy. Like that's a website that they go to, and it's just black therapists, men too. You know, and so like that's what we need more of, because we got to know where to go to find us, but then which one of us we can deal with, you know what I mean?
And which one aligns with us, like, and that's been my struggle now. Like, I've been trying to find a black female therapist that can really understand like the thoughts of a single black mother now, like working a lot, being an educator, running a nonprofit, it's a lot, and then taking care of my mom and my son by myself is a lot. And it's like, I try to put on this facade like everything is okay, right? Or if you need Bree's gonna be there. That's just me. But like, there needs to be a space where I can feel free to vent. You get what I'm saying? And feel vulnerable to say like, Bree, no, you overthinking it, you fucking up, but this is how you can fix it. You get what I'm saying? And again, like, it's just making sure there's access to it. Like, we just legalized weed in New York City, right? How y'all gonna figure out what the regulations are if y'all ain't never sell weed before? Right. Right? Get your local drug dealer that been selling weed since 9/5, who knows what, knows the working population, know, like, you're gonna get your payment every 2 weeks because they got a job, who's coming up short, and how it, like, we need to be able to have a stake in that place
100%.
too. Like we need to be able to say like, no, this is how it should go. And I also feel like it needs to be more black and brown dispensaries. Like I've been out of New York City and I think I've only been to 2 black owned dispensaries.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing is that like I've done some research for a couple of friends of mine. It's like just the hurdles you gotta jump through just to get into the game.
Yep.
That you were already in.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you imagine having 5 files and now they like give me $125,000 to get your 6?
Yeah.
That make no fucking sense.
At all.
I've been playing this game since I was fucking 11. Now you telling me I can't play no more?
Yeah.
I want to pay taxes.
Yeah. Exactly. For all of that, I could have been paying taxes from the beginning.
Right.
So, but again, like going back to it, like we really need to just set up a space where we even just put out like not even like a job fair, but like a call to action of saying like, are you a black therapist? Are you a black doctor? Are you a black dentist? Are you a black whatever? We need you here. Get your like make it in like a sort of like a expo. Right?
Yeah, like an expo.
Like where people can go and see like, okay, well, this therapist.
Black con.
Oh, right. Right? Black and brown con. Okay. Where we just.
Melanin con.
Melanin. That's that shit right there. Right? And we just everything. And have like, and sometimes no shade. I love like photographers that know our skin tone. Right? You would be seeing some of us taking pictures and the skin crazy looking, they edits look crazy, and I'm
like look, I came at a pool of Vaseline.
Right,
Turn the light down.
Hello.
God
damn.
Are all black people that shiny?
Like or even at these photo shoots, making sure like we have black women doing black hair.
Yeah.
Because some of these, I be looking at some of these artists like, I know the fuck. I know a white girl put that lace front on or that wig.
Yeah.
Okay, like, but just getting us more involved, and I get it, like, you know, sometimes I can't deal with them because of time constraint. But teaching people that are running these businesses time management, financial literacy. You get what I'm saying? Teaching people to understand the nature of what customer service is, because black people sometimes think like, I'm supposed to get it right then and there. Right. But
that's
teaching
a struggle for us.
Right. And it is. And you know what? And I get it. It's not wrong, because it's like we ain't been getting shit for a long fucking time. So now that I got access to get it, I want my shit now. Right? Yeah. Just like we waiting for that 40 acres. Yeah. Well, then that means my customer service shouldn't be fucking slow.
And the mule, nigga. And the mule.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Don't forget the mule.
And the mule, right? And God, with global climate, global warming, the mule might not even motherfucking make it.
Well, give me something.
Right. Or the acres might even burn.
A mechanical mule.
Right. But like again, like saying, like I think we just need to teach our people and teach them in spaces that they're comfortable in. Like, oh, you like to smoke hookah? Okay, well, there's a black-owned business that sells hookah, and having the black-owned hookah people explain to what their policies and procedures are and what's the rationale behind their policies and procedures. You get what I'm saying? People need to understand why it's going to take 2 to 3 business days, even if you placed your order right then and there with you. You need to understand that this person is only one person and can only do but so much. So I hope I answered your question.
And several.
Oh, okay.
Nah, we good.